Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What? Say it.
Long setup to the question, but
long setup. You're always long-winded anyway.
Bismillah. Today I was reading a book from like Chinese culture, and I was seeing in there that their thinking is much more about the group, about the benefit of the group. The way that we're raised in America is to be very individualistic. So what's the difference in terms of how a person's raised, that he thinks about the group first? And then is there an extreme to that where people is there an extreme to that, to thinking only about the group and not considering...
Look, we're Muslims. Please don't go to any culture, any philosophy, anything without going through Allah and His Prophet. Don't say, which one is better, American culture or Chinese culture? Who cares? Everything has to be according to that. There are good things from all cultures. There are very bad things from all cultures. Let's put it that way. And if you think culture, Islam, it is Arabic culture, you got another thing coming. Prophet came to destroy Arabic culture. They said, he is destroying our culture, our religion, our everything. Yes? So understanding what the Holy Prophet is bringing, ﷺ, that is the best culture. Whoever is bringing that and holding it firmly. If the Chinese are holding the Prophet ﷺ's teachings firmly, follow that. If the Turks are following it, follow it. If the Africans are doing it, follow it. Don't look at, see who is, why he's not talking about the African Sufis. Why are they concerned about Turkish? Why are they not talking about Pakistani Sufis? We don't care whether it is what nationality. We care who is holding highly the traditions of the Prophet ﷺ. We care about the Khilafat and the system that is supporting that Khilafat. Dunya and Akhirat. If you understand that a little bit, then you understand when you need to go with a group, the Jamaat, yes? When you need to pull away, when majority they are doing something that is wrong. I'm not talking about Jamaat. The words that I'm using is also very important. Because the Prophet ﷺ was saying the Jamaat will never deviate. But communities may, people may. Majority of the people now, they are following different weird ideas, correct? Do you call this Jamaat? No. What is that Jamaat? This is Jamaat of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. That is Ahli Sunnat. Majority are not holding on firmly to the traditions of the Prophet ﷺ. But there is still a Jamaat. They may call themselves Ahli Sunnat or this or that. Do we still follow? No, we don't. Everything, it comes down to the guide. The guide that is representing the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Then you will know. And look, that's why people are not understanding. Oh, you talk so much about respect, but all the people around you, they disrespect the parents. They're telling you half the story, half untruth, or half truth. And then people get confused. Yes or no? Oh, you're saying follow the traditions and follow Allah, but Allah is saying obey your parents, for example. Everyone here has problems with the parents, no? Everyone's parents have problems with us. So what do? You still want to follow? So there are so many layers to that. What is the community? The community is standing for what? There is a majority in this country. There is a majority. Majority is standing for what? They're saying government of the people, for the people, by the people. Correct? Government is never people. The government is Allah. It is always. If you take the laws of Allah, then this world will be okay. If you take the laws of the people, it will change. One day they all say, I hate all black people. They say it is law, it is okay. Next day they say, I hate all white people. Then they say it is okay. It's not. One day they say, one day is this, one day is this. And who is guiding mankind anyway to say this or that? Who is the creator of mankind? That one should be guiding mankind. Who is the creator of mankind who said, I'm sending these people, these ones are your guide? Those ones should be. So, are these the days also that the Prophet ﷺ is saying, be in Jamaat? Huh? Yes. Now understand. Oh, So many sohbats you're saying, khutbahs you're saying, bijam, and now you're saying it's the opposite? Because you have no brains, that's why. You have no brains. Why you don't say, when my hands are cold, I blow for it to warm up? Why you don't say, when I touch something hot, I blow for it to become cool? Why you don't say that? Oh, you know, there's not a paradox. You know the difference. But when you don't apply your intelligence, then the most obvious thing becomes so stupid. The most obvious thing, La ilaha illallah, becomes so difficult. 2, 3, 10, everyone is Allah. Becomes so stupid. These are the days. Why are we on top of the mountain? To pull ourselves away. Yes? So which Jamaat then we're looking to see, to follow the laws of Allah? Not the Jamaat now. Not the Jamaat here, in this country or this world. Then we look to the Jamaat of who? Of the Awliya Allah. The Jamaat of the Awliya Allah, the Jamaat of those ones who are in love with the Prophet ﷺ through the ages. That is our Jamaat. Yes, the Jamaat then extends over time and over space. You look to that. You don't look to this or this or this or this. It's always going to be broken. You understand? In fact, now they say, pull yourselves away. Pull yourselves away to the top of a mountain. Have one sheep. Live life as simple. Don't run around trying to know so much too, because there's so much confusion everywhere. Don't run around trying to be a scholar. The whole world is saying everyone must be a scholar. I've heard other sheikhs saying, if it is up to me, I make all the Muslims to take their PhD. He's saying that openly to me. So they can all become a scholar. I didn't fight, I just looked down. I said, Allah, Allah, may Allah protect me. Then where are you going to understand the hadiths of the Prophet ﷺ that's saying what Mahdi ﷺ is going to do to the scholars? And how many scholars are going to follow Dajjal? You cannot say this is the beginning of the Zaman or the middle of the Zaman, or this is the Akhir of the Zaman. More you're looking, more you're going to get confused, because the people who are holding the ilm, the knowledge, the real ones, they are hidden also, they're not open. And the real ones, they say, do not go through that vein, that way. And other ones who are holding on to that they say you want to be a scholar, you have to do this, they've sold out a long time ago. Wrong. They start off by saying this is a system of Dajjal. 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, they say you must support the system. Shukr. You must support the system. In fact, don't you see? Now they give me a seat at the table. How strange. In our lifetime, the things that's happening within the last 10, 20 years, it usually takes hundreds of years in the lifetimes of other prophets or other saints. But it's happening so quickly. Allah keep us in safety, inshallah. So no need for that, you understand? Look to see what your guide is teaching you, how to be, how to behave. Because these days everything is so broken, you cannot just think, what about this, what about that? You sit next to him, you give me his kind of question. Too much stuff. You spray him? Or you spray him? Okay, Assalamu alaikum.